Hey, chat. This is supposed to be a celebration stream, but after the news today of Charlie Kirk, it's going to be a little tough to be super bubbly and positive. I'm going to do my best. I'll be honest, I'll do my best for you guys because you guys deserve it. Let me turn this TV off so we can see you guys a little better. But you guys know I'm not super political. Let me just start up to say thank you guys so much for 250,000 subscribers. Thank you guys. You guys mean the world to me. Seriously, you changed my life. I usually don't get emotional with stuff, but this, especially with like the young woman that passed away in Charlotte, and then the whole Charlie Kirk situation, like, it's just a scary time to be alive, man. So as much as I wanted this to be a celebration, it's like I think we should, take a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk, his family. And I'll kind of get into kind of my 2 cents, but yeah, let's just take a moment of silence for him, man. So my whole 2 cents on this, man, is, I'm always very vocal about it's okay to disagree, like agreeing to disagree. I just hate that it seems like we're getting to a point now where if people disagree with you, you could lose your life. That's really scary to me, especially being a new dad, having Cass, having Lokes. Like, a lot of the stuff I do is very jovial and funny in nature. So, I try to keep it light. I really do try to keep it light. I don't try to get too serious. You guys know I'd never even talk about politics, but I don't know. It's just scary to think that we live in a world now where, having a disagreement with someone can end up in you dying. That's crazy to me. Like, I think it's beautiful that we all share different interests, and even like you guys have watched me for so long that we don't agree on everything. But I still love you guys. It's not like I hate you because we disagree. You know what I mean? So it's wild to me that, a man has to lose his life, especially in a state like Utah. Utah's not even, you think about Utah, you're not like, oh, it's usually, there's a lot of Mormons in Utah. If anybody hasn't heard the news, Charlie Kirk has passed away tragically. I don't suggest watching the footage. It's sickening. Yeah, man. But I wanted to come on here and say something. I'm not going to get into the politics of it all, just because it's not really I don't talk about that stuff, and it's for good reason, because it is so decisive. I stick to relationships. I stick to what I know. But yeah, man. As soon as I heard the news, me and Cass were talking about it, I was like, this is awful. And I don't care who it is. It could be somebody that I don't agree with at all. It could be somebody that has the complete opposite views as I do. Like, I got a buddy who's, really left-leaning. And I think he's happy that this happened, which is terrible, in my opinion. But, like, that's his right to think that way. It is what it is. Like, I can't, I can't be mad at him for having his own belief. It's what this world is all about. It's why America's beautiful. It's because we all can have our own beliefs, I always talk about, like, it's cool to have your own beliefs until you start hurting people. That's when I'm like, I don't know, man. I might not have agreed with everything Charlie Kirk had to say, but I still think he was exercising his right of free speech. He had a family. He was a husband. You know what I mean? Like, I think he had 2 daughters. 2 little girls just lost their daddy today. A wife just lost her husband today. It's just so tragic. So many people had to go through the trauma of seeing that. When the guy that did it, I'm pretty sure it's a guy. I think they found him. The guy that did it, he could have got up there on the mic and aired out his grievances and his differences and talked to Charlie one-on-one. He could have done that. He's giving him a public forum to talk. It's just sad, man. It's sad. That's awful. It's terrible. But switching gears, I want to say thank you to you guys once again. Appreciate you guys. You guys are, I consider, family now. So thank you guys so much for showing up to this stream. I'm sorry I haven't been streaming as much. Sorry I haven't been going live. It's just, you know, Cass is towards the third trimester now, or we're in the third trimester now, so it's just I'm really soaking this in, you know, getting to talk to the baby, reading books to the baby, you know, so this is a beautiful time, and, you know, we plan on only having one child, so, you know, Cass being pregnant, we're really trying to cherish this stuff, so I'm like, I'm working, but I'm also spending a lot of time with her, spending a lot of time with family, so this is just a really important time in my life, in her life, and our life. So I'm sorry I haven't been doing as many streams. I do apologize. I'm still trying to pump out the content for you guys, though. I ain't gonna skimp on the content. But that's why I've been doing. I've seen some of you guys talk about, oh, you're not doing as many streams, and I understand. Like, I was doing them weekly, so eventually I'll probably get back to that. But as of right now, like, I want to do these bigger milestones, so we have a lot of people show. So but I appreciate all you guys. Shout out to all the mods. Shout out to Bree, Lynn Skinner. Shout out to all the people I see. PB Nesto, you know, Marvin, Justin. I see you like at every stream, dude. I appreciate you, man. The chairman, all the people that are members, all the greens, all the grays, all the blues. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Jasmine, I'm seeing some names I haven't seen in here in a hot. Captain, have fun. My son is 8 months old. He's from IVF. My wife gave birth at 40. Beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. So appreciate you guys saying congratulations for the 250K. But this whole stream isn't going to be a huge downer, okay? We're going to pick up the pace a little bit. Now, I do have some special guests. So I do have the Dadvocate. Good Lord, can I say her name correctly? Stupid. Lightning McQueen, thank you, appreciate that. You're welcome, Galaxy Realm. So I'm going to try to stay glued to the chat. I'll do my best. But we'll have the Dadvocate on here in a bit. And then I don't know if you guys have ever watched Jack Morgan. He just pulled up on my radar. I saw him on my For You, or I guess like at my For You page on YouTube. I've known about the Dadvocate. Yeah, she's here in the chat. Like, shout out to her. Talk about somebody with some work ethic. Insane. I had a conversation with her yesterday. And also Jack Morgan. Like, insane work ethic. These guys grind it out. Very impressed with their work. And it's, you know what's the weirdest thing, chat? Is like being able to reach out to these people, and I kind of feel like an equal, you know? I'm like, oh, you know, I'm kind of doing it too, you know what I mean? Like, hey, what's up? You know? So, I don't know. It's cool because I've seen their content, and I don't know, it's kind of like meeting, like, you're kind of like fanboying a little bit. You're like, oh, snap, like, y'all are really getting it. Like, you know, Jack's got 2 channels, and he's got probably close to 300,000, and then Dadvocate, she's got like millions across multiple platforms. She's got like 500,000 on YouTube, million on IG, million on TikTok. Like, she's freaking crushing it, you know what I mean? So it's kind of cool to be able to like reach out to them. Dadvocate, you know I had to hit you with that. Any relation to Morgan & Morgan? Drevlock, no. He has no relation to Morgan & Morgan. Oh, Monia. Yes, Monia, you're very positive. I appreciate you. And I'm sorry if I haven't recognized every single person. I kind of went through the chat and I saw the greens, and I see you guys all the time. So Steve Ahern, I see him here all the time. So no relation to Morgan & Morgan, but no, I reached out to those guys, and it was really cool just to kind of pick their brain. So I was like, you know what, on this 250,000 stream, I didn't expect this stuff to happen today with, you know, Charlie Kirk, which is devastating. I wanted this to be a celebration day, so it kind of put a tamper on that. But in my mind, when I was thinking about it, I was like, what would Charlie want? Well, Charlie wouldn't want people to probably be sad and to just be sulking in and not say anything. He was very much so very outspoken. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I was going to cancel. I really was. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Because I promised you guys I was going to do it. So now I'm here. C-Note Music with the 5 gifted. Thank you, brother. W's in the chat for C-Note Music. Thank you, brother. So sometimes you got to roll the punches, but, you know, it is what it is. Living crazy times, but you can't let it scare you. So, but yeah, so we got Dadvocate coming. She'll come here in a bit. And then we'll also have Jack Morgan coming in. And we don't really have anything planned. I just wanted to kind of, you know, rub shoulders with some other creators. It can get really lonely in this YouTube space. You know, recording in your mom's basement and such. So I reached out to these guys to try to grow my own network of people so I can meet other people that do what I do, because this isn't a very normal thing. You know what I mean? Like, we live in different parts of the country, and, you know, my buddy Simp Saver Sam, he lives in another part of the world. He lives in the UK. So I'm like, I want to start mingling with the people that do what I do so I can kind of have a little bit of a network, you know what I mean? DP, thank you. Love your stuff, Levi. Grand Ingen, thank you. I hope so, Justin. Jasmine with the 199, thank you, Jasmine. Thank you guys so much. What up, Levi? It's good to see you. Likewise, Bree, how you been? You been good? Bree Rodriguez, everybody, one of the matriarchs of the stream. Anybody that calls me a misogynist, you got to realize that I have all female mods, okay? All female mods. We got Cass, Bree, and Melissa. How's Melissa been? I don't know if I've seen her around recently. Jack Morgan of Morgan and Morgan and Morgan. C-Note Music, thanks for the 5. I appreciate that. Congrats on the milestone, Levi. Rip Charlie, yes, I agree. Your content is awesome. Can't watch live, but always watch the next day. Chris, I love that, man. I love that. Chungus Prime, what's up, Levi? What's up, man? Mom's basement, man. I'm moving back in if I can get something close to this. No, this is my house. It seems like there's a common theme of everybody hating on people that do YouTube. Like, you're just hanging out in your mom's basement. And it's like, bro, no, I have my own house. Now, it's a humble abode. It's nothing. This is nothing crazy. You know what I mean? I live in a regular small house. I didn't know there were mods. Hey, thanks for not censoring my loud butt. Yeah. Love your content, Levi. Thanks, Chavez. I appreciate that. Handsome misogyny. Yeah, the Charlie incident made me cry. Yeah, man, it's brutal. It's brutal. But maybe Charlie inspired somebody else to kind of do what he's doing. So, you know, it's a beautiful thing, the debate world, you know, like Kevin Samuels passed tragically, but he's the one that inspired me to start my channel. So, you know, sometimes they come and go and it sucks, but that's life, unfortunately. Thanks, Levi. I start my day off every day with your content. My first live. Well, it's good to have you here. You know what I wish for you, Levi? Constant Raven, what? I drew you something and left it in the Gen Chat on Discord. You'll love it. Trust. Okay, let's see what we got. Gen Chat. Did you just... Oh my god. I totally forgot about this. What is this, brother? Hopefully I got the right screen here. This city is full of simps and 304s to roast. It's showtime. And it has Lokes. This is so ridiculous. I love it, dude. This is insane. Dude, shout out to Ricky Sickle. This man is a magician. He is a magician with the sticks, bro. A magician, man. That's crazy. Wow. That's good, bro. That's good. Congrats, Big Pinger. Thank you. I love your videos. Keep working hard. Lightning McQueen will do. Marissa, as a woman, I truly appreciate you humbling us and giving us a reality check. Keep up the great work, Marissa. Thank you so much. Meet Puppet. One time at band camp. If you know, you know. Loki has been looking at you the whole time. Loki, do you want some? Free. Sit. Wait. Free. Go to your place. This content makes me happy to be older. That's good, man. Always listen to your videos while working at work. The women here respect them being different. Yeah, I mean, you got a point there, Leary. Just curious if you still do those one-on-one calls or consultation things. Yakov, I don't, man. I don't. I had to stop doing. This sounds so horrible, but I was booking too many. It was taking up too much time. So I'm taking a break for a little bit, and then I might pick it back up. But I just don't feel right. I don't know. I don't feel right like charging for my time. I don't even feel like my time's worth it. Bree with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much, Bree. With the 5-piece. Ooh, thank you. I got some more sounds I'm adding. So I got rid of one of the impact sounds, and I've been doing this gunshot sound. I'm loving this one, bro. Instead of the shots fired all the time. Corey Durfee. Officer Doofy. I'm sorry, that's just what that sounded like, Corey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wish only for the best for you and yours truly. Make us laugh. I do my best. Trevor Niff. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. With the straight 10. Thank you so much for the 10. Thank you. Appreciate that, Trevor. Let's get some Brees in the chat. So I don't know if you guys know, but Bree has her own emote. So you have, once you become a member, you get access to the emotes. And so she has her own emote of a Bree slice of cheese. So shout out to Bree. Shout out to Trevor. Not to be confused with Trevor, okay? It's not Trevor, it's Trevor, all right? I have a twin. It seems like it, Corey. W. Trevor. Let's see here. Why don't you tell guys to date Eastern women, Asian, Persian, Indian women are hot and loyal? Captain, it's mainly because I don't have experience with it. Now, I tell guys to date whoever they like. Different strokes for different folks. Whatever flavor you like, dude, go for it. I just kind of give you tips and tricks on how to attract the woman that you like. I don't tell men to date a certain race. That's up to you. A kookaburra sound would be, especially if it's a flock of them. Never heard of it. My text message notifications is the gunshots. Sacknut, congrats, you're as professional.
SACKNUT threw down $5. Congrats, you're as professional as it gets.
Shout out to Sacknut for the 5-piece working overtime at Popeyes. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Mr. Sacknut. Wow. Sonny, appreciate you being a member. Thank you. Welcome to the Nichs Nation, brother. Levi, have any beard tips? Bro, let me put you guys on real quick. You want to know how to get the best beard possible? And it's cheap, dude. Have your barber fade your beard. If you can, help them find you a chin line, because I have a bird beak chin. I don't have much of a chin. I'm a no chinian, if you guys can't see. Like, it's really not there. It's really not there, okay? Have your barber fade it in. You can tell him I want an Italian-style beard. But then, don't buy any of the beard balms. Don't buy any of the beard oils. You know what you buy? Coconut oil. Virgin coconut oil. I think that's what it is. Every night, every morning, get out of the shower, rub it on your face. In the morning, rub it on your face. Keeps the skin moisturized, keeps the hair nice and good. And you want to be able to shave your neck. So, like, I have hair that grows down here past the Adam's apple. And I used to have really bad problems with hair bumps because, you know, you get ingrown hairs. The thing about shaving cream is that it doesn't soften the hair and the skin. It just softens the hair. So then your skin's like irritated. But if you shave with like conditioner, or Cass has got this stuff, I don't know what it's called. What's that stuff called, baby? It's called Bioderm, and it's like an oil. It's like this oil that Bioderm makes. It's in a big thing. You lather yourself up with that, you can shave, no hair bumps, bro. It's beautiful. That's the beard tips I'll give you. You got a bird chin? You have two? Well, hey, can I have one? Going for the rugged Viking look myself. There you go. What do you think of a goatee? Bro, I think if you're over like 40, a goatee's a good look. I think if you're under 40, a beard's a good look. But it also depends on how you grow your facial hair. Like if you can't really grow facial hair, I mean, I don't know. I think mustaches are tough because for me, I can look like Earthworm Jim with the mustache. Shots fired! So, I was a photographer in Hollywood. My wife, 20 years Chinese, but I'm Iranian Asian. Cold press coconut oil is what you mean. Yeah, cold press. There you go. Whatever it means. But I would do coconut oil. It makes your beard shine. It keeps it moisturized. It's really good. I hope you're prepared for the sunburn and ice cubes because the roast section is hot. Oh, I guess I need to jump in here. Okay, let's jump in here. Share your pets. Good Lord. Dude, it's been so long since I've jumped in here. Share your pets. Or just share your food. We may have to do some of this at the very end. Share your pets, babies, battle stations. Where's the roast Levi? All right, let's jump into these. Oh, good Lord, there's a lot. Okay, here what do we got? When you realize you get clowned on. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing there. When you're bored and got nothing else to do, play tic-tac-toe with the community. Good Lord. No holds barred, I guess. When Levi gets an ID, it will pop right out of his forehead. Jesus. Good Lord. Somebody said, playing tic-tac-toe is simply not enough. Y'all playing Connect 4 on the forehead. Good Lord. PS Extreme. What is this? When you're the star of the show, but the co-star steals the scene. Good Lord. Okay, what else we got here? Let's see here. What I saw today. Oh my God. Y'all are bad, bro. Oh my God. Let's see here. Levi admit he's not a professional streamer, but come on, you can do way better than that. It's not hard to prepare. I'm making a video. I'm not a professional streamer or a YouTuber either, but I can do better. Okay, good Lord, that's long. Connect 4 is it's wild work, bro. How dare you play Connect 4 on my forehead, brother? God. The savagery. The savagery. Oh my God. That was horrible. Yeah, so if you guys do join the Discord, I have a roast Levi section. So, you know, feel free to jump in that one at any time. Feel free to jump in that one at any time. You know what I mean? So, golly, that is wild work. Oh, golly, look at this one. Jesus. Like that one. You're really doing me dirty, bro. You're really doing me dirty. Y'all really doing me dirty, bro. Oh, that's diabolical work. Bro, you got a landing strip for a forehead? Golly. Next is Monopoly on the forehead. Oh my god. Sorry I'm late. Congrats, Levi, on 250K. Watching your channel gave a single dude like me hope. With the beard, clothes, and hair, Levi's the new Tony Stark. Okay, I'll take it. I do have a special thank you video at the end. Levi taking on the chin and loving it. Oh yeah, I love it. Savage, but worst case. Well, dude, when you're a guy, and I don't know, like chat, put one in the chat if you agree with this. When you're a guy, roasting each other is like a sign of endearment. Like, I only roast the guys I really, you know, buck with. Like, if I like you, I'm gonna give you a hard time. If I don't like you, I'm gonna just be really nice to you. But once we get close enough, I'm gonna give you a hard time. That's what guys do. We ride each other's tails, you know what I mean? Not that way. You're sick. You're sick. You're a great sport about it. I try my best. Well, I see it as a sign of endearment. Like, you guys are hating on me. I love it. I think it's great because I know it's from a place of good faith. You know what I mean? Sorry, I was late. I was watching something about, yeah, Keith, man, it's a brutal situation. It's a brutal situation. But Dadvocate, if you're watching and you want to jump on the Discord, I'm ready when you are. It's nice to be able to just tell you to jump in. I've got to make sure this screen is sharing correctly. And so I should be able to hear you, but we will see. Levi, long time no see. Been a super hectic past few weeks for Babjack and I. Always love watching your videos. Just been hard coordinating time for the live streams. Much love as always. Carly Ann, it's good to have you. Hope you've been good. Hope you and Babjack have been fantastic. It's good to see you again. You guys were on my first call-in show. That was a while ago. That was such a long time ago. I was gonna do a call-in show today, but I was like, you know what? With the whole Charlie Kirk situation, I'll do the special guest, and then we'll just go back in and chop it up a little bit. My most respectful greetings from Mexico. I've been seeing you from a long time. First time on live. Thanks for your work. Take care a lot. RMA, thank you. Appreciate that. Remember going to a drive-in theater, watched the original Friday the 13th on the night it came out. Every time I see your forehead, I think about that night, which is great because I got something. That was one of those, you got me in the first half, and then you cooked me. You saved my marriage for real. I finally stood on business, took back my masculinity, which allowed my wife to finally find her femininity. Disrespect is dead, more love than ever. Big pinger, love it. Love that, brother man. Love that. Click on...
Meat Puppet 007 threw down $5. Congratulations on the milestone. Your hairline is receding what's faster than the ocean at low tide.
Oh my god. Shout out to Meat Puppet for the 5 You are a demon, dude. Meat Puppet, how dare you? Your hairline is receding. What's faster than the ocean at low? Good lord. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I mean, dude, my forehead is massive. I'm gonna keep it at that. Wow, I know it's big. I got a lot on my mind all the time. Shubin Anaya should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. KP, we did address that at the very beginning of the stream. So, yeah, it's a sad day, man. We're trying to keep it light, though. I always watch your vids after work. Michael, that's awesome. I love that. Let's see if I can't... okay, somebody just messaged me directly. Appreciate you. Always, let's see here. Charlie was taken the night he got shot. It's not... Yeah, RIP Charlie Kirk, man. It's brutal. Absolutely brutal. Sorry, just drive. No worries. Ooh, what is this? Is this a bite of your pumpkin? Let me have a try. Oh. Is that the pumpkin bread? Oh.
That's Michael's ranchero. Look at that stuff that's stuck in the throat.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, water. Thank you. Ooh. Wifey made some pumpkin bread. So you're not part Italian? No. Redneck and white trash. I did my 23andMe, and that's what it came back as. Let's see here. You should be in then. Oh, thank you, baby. Cass made some pumpkin bread. She in there whipping it up. I wish this was today's sponsor, but I love Topo Chico. So good, dude. All right, let's see if the Dadvocate is having any issues joining, because we did not work this out logistically. So she might be having a big issue here. Let's see here. I'll send her a create invite, copy. See if Jack's having any issues. I don't know what I'm doing on here. Let me send Jack another invite. Create invite. I want him to come to this specific meeting room. Okay. On the left, if you go all the way down, should see a meeting room. Let's hope this works. Is the Dadvocate in the chat? I'm in your DMs. Oh my god, my bad. I'm sorry. Sent an invite to the voice channel. Oh, join that meeting room, Dadvocate. Join that meeting room. That should put you in. Let's see if I can add. What's his name? What's your Discord name? Y'all know I'm not a professional streamer, chat. Y'all know I'm not. Not even close. Not even freaking close, dude. Let's see. Invite friends, grid view. I don't see meeting room. You sent an invite to join a voice channel. Let's try this again. Jack Morgan, orange emoji. Who just joined? Let's see here. Sorry, chat. Y'all know I'm terrible, dude. Absolutely terrible. Welcome. Oh, good lord. A lot of people. Jack Morgan, wave to say hi. All right, let's hit him up. Add friend. All right, I sent that to him. Let's see here. Get that message. I wonder if I can make that channel unprivated or something. Meeting room, voice limited. Did that work? Yep, just sends me to the verified page. Oh. Can you invite? All right, one sec. We're having some technical difficulties here. Sorry, chat, dude. I'm sorry. Okay, it looks like we got our mod coming in to save the day. And invite. Good lord, come on. And Jesus crap, dude, come on. And invite Jack Morgan. Jack Morgan from Morgan and Morgan and Morgan. Dude, that would be so clutch of him if he did that. If he did the Morgan and Morgan. Channel's private, only select members can join. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can't do this. Dadvocate. Invite. And then we'll do Jack Morgan. Invite. Okay, now they should have invites. Video chat. Oh, I mean, I guess we could do a yeah, I guess we could. I forgot about that. I guess we could do a video chat there. So here, we'll just do that. So Dadvocate, we'll just do, and I'll tell Jack the same thing. Not the meeting room. All right, let's see here. So let's do Dadvocate. Start a video call. All right, sweet. Camera. All right, cool. Now let's see if she can jump in, and then I'll share the screen here. All right, looks like she's getting her camera together. Are you in?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Is your?
Hold on, let me.
Okay, no, you're good.
Why is it being rude to me? Hold on.
Well, dude, Discord is so wonky, man. So wonky.
All right, it was just working for me.
And then chat, can you guys hear her okay?
Let's see.
Uh-oh, looks like it's loading up. The Dadvocate is here, you've made it. Well, it's a black screen now.
So rude. Okay.
Do you run like a...
my
well, you've got your
other webcam.
You got your DSLR. It's sometimes finicky
I don't know
with
why
the
it's not
DSLRs.
working. I know. I'm trying to find my webcam. I'm like, where did it go? I feel
Papa
like
Lucho,
one of
appreciate
my.
that.
702 threw down $1.99.
I found it. Let me
The
set that.
notorious is
Yeah,
Forehead.
Hold up.
Thanks, Papa Lucho, for the 2 piece. Yeah, I had to run my. Okay, there you go. I had to run my.
All right. Lighting is probably
Oh
terrible.
no, you're good.
But
Let's see here. Display capture. I think
okay.
this is it. So I had to run my webcam as well. All right, let's get her on screen here. Everybody, give a warm welcome to the Dadvocate. We officially made it, chat. We officially made it.
I loved everybody kept roasting you too. They were like, Levi's a boomer. And I'm like, ha ha. And then I can't join. I'm like, well,
Wait, I
we're
thought you were
both
a millennial.
boomers.
Are you not? Are you actually? Are you a boomer?
None of us are boomer. No, of course I'm not a boomer.
I was like, you're like the youngest boomer I know.
Boomers are like, yeah, like we're talking like 30 years older than me, probably.
Yeah, very much so older than you. Very, very much so older than you. Definitely not a boomer.
Wait, are you? But I would hide my age well, I think.
No, I was born in 90. I was born
2 years after you.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you're my wife's age. So 92.
We're millennial boomers.
Yeah. What month were you born?
June.
June. Oh,
are you going to ask me my sign? Are you? No, you
yeah,
probably
of
hate
course.
astrology.
I mean, that's the next. Like, what's your sign, dude?
Wait, for real?
Yeah. What's your sign?
Oh, Gemini.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I know a ton about Geminis. Goodness.
Oh yeah, we're.
I don't know anything about Gemini.
For real, I was gonna say, yeah, I generally make fun of hippy dippy. Like, I'm gonna decalcify my pineal gland, like bullshit.
Yeah.
But
well, I'd like to know from a woman's perspective, like what you think about this. So I tell guys always ask what a girl's sign is, so you can see if she's gonna feed into it, and if so, you can just feed into the delusion of like, oh yeah, we're so compatible and. Like, you probably wouldn't fall for that, but do you think like a regular, like everyday girl would fall for that? Like a modern woman?
A lot. I don't want to like play into pickup culture too much, but it's interesting. Have you heard of what do they call it now? They call it the performative male epidemic. Have you heard of this?
The performative male? No, what is that?
Oh yeah, women are like now starting to pick up on the fact that men are doing that. They're starting to performatively feed into zodiac signs and like philosophical rhetoric and kind of dressing more effeminate in hopes that it will like make women think that they're different than the other dangerous men.
Right.
Like I read
the rugged
Voltaire.
guys.
I couldn't possibly hurt you.
Yeah, that's so.
And so now I think we've kind of actually overcorrected. I think that's kind of like last year's playbook.
Oh, really? So now that's performative now. Okay. Well, I mean, I've been out the game for like almost a decade, so maybe that's a bad play now.
I know. Once you get spoused up, you're not
Dude,
out there.
Dude, you are out the game because you've been in a relationship for a while, right?
Oh yeah, we've been together for over 10 years now.
Yeah, like so far out of the game. Because like back in my day, it wasn't too difficult to talk to somebody. But now you try to talk to somebody, it's you run the risk of being shamed on TikTok or somebody filming you for something that you're really not doing. Like it's crazy. Because we grew up in a time where nobody really. I mean, I guess you could have a cell phone, but you didn't have like a camera on your phone. We were paying for minutes.
Oh, absolutely.
So
no, 100%. I never return me to the dating market. I'm happily widowed. I would not want to go through that. It's funny too because sometimes you get a little irritated with your spouse. Of course, it happens, but then you listen to just like one or two dating stories, and you're like, no. Marriage insurance, actually.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hold them a little tighter tonight.
Oh, dude, 1,000%. Well, and those people that are like, in their mid-30s, and they're like, I'm trying to get into my first relationship. I'm like, that ship has sailed. You should have been at least dating in high school or college, and like, you're 10 or 12 years behind. Like, I feel bad for these people because I'm like, bro, the game is so much different now, and women and men have to date differently in their 30s. Like, it's definitely not the same.
It's like funny you say that. I was just watching, someone was showing all these different reactions to Taylor Swift's engagement.
What's up, Levi? Congratulations.
And there were women like, full on
What's up, Dadvocate?
Sobbing in hysterics. And when you listen and you're trying to figure out, like, why are you so like emotional about this right now? A lot of them have been saying, like, she's giving me hope that you can find true love in your 30s. And that's like what they're obsessed with is we are now inspired because we know that we can still find a husband in our 30s. It's like, well, okay, you shouldn't compare yourself to billionaires. Let's start there.
Dude, let's talk about Travis Kelce's taken probably the biggest dub of 2025. Like he left his past chick who was like, what do I look like? I should I don't pay bills or something like that. Like I shouldn't pay a bill, to getting with literally probably one of the richest women in the world. Like, talk about a W for Travis Kelce. Like, bro, he ain't got to worry about splitting dates or nothing. Like, that's, I don't know, that's crazy. And then shout out to Gerald Longmire for the 5-piece. What's up? Congratulations, 250K. What's up, Dadvocate? So.
What up, Gerald?
Bro, Chad, it's crazy to have her here because we were having a conversation last night, and it's like, it's almost like we're coworkers, but we've never met. You know what I mean? Like, we kind of do the same stuff, and we're bouncing ideas off of each other. So. And I feel like everybody that does YouTube has the gift of gab. So like we were just like we were running our mouths so hard. I was in the living room with my wife, and my wife was like, "Can you just go somewhere? Like y'all are too much." I'm like, "I'm sorry. It's just when you talk to people that do what we do, it's so easy to just chop it up." So,
I've had that effect on people, but
no, the whole Travis Kelce thing is hilarious to me because like his ex is so bitter, like so mad that he moved on. And you know what? Maybe it's good for Taylor Swift, but I hope girls don't think that they can compare themselves to Taylor Swift because, baby girl, you're not a billionaire. It's going to be so much harder for you to find an NFL guy. And if anything, I think that she's shooting down with him and he's shooting up with her. Like he's getting the best of the best. A billionaire chick? You almost never see that. A dude that makes less than a chick. Usually with women, it's like, I want a guy that makes as much as me or more. Not the other way around.
Yeah, this is reverse hypergamy, absolutely, in motion.
Yeah, do you think, because now I think I saw a study that's like more women are home buyers than men are. Do you think we're going to see more reverse hypergamy like in the future, in the next 5-10 years, you think, in the dating market?
It's crazy you brought that up too, because I actually just saw a video of, I really, it's in my itinerary to really get into this, the nitty gritty of the numbers. But I've been seeing people attempt to debunk that myth that, single women own more homes than men, or at least to kind of clarify the surrounding nature of it. So the claim that this person made in the video that I was going to be reviewing and kind of breaking down is that really a lot of this comes from widowed women. Like they're finding that, I think it was like 78% of women die owning a home compared to like, I believe less than 30% of men.
That's a massive disparity. Yeah. Wow.
And there was a lot of other complicated factors that had to do with so many different qualities, but it's definitely not as simple as we're doing so well that we're beating out men in absolutely everything.
Yeah. Well, no, it's interesting that you brought that up because it's like how many of these women are getting the houses because of divorce? Like there's been so many women that have been made millionaires and or billionaires because of divorce. You know what I mean? Like,
well, even if we stick with them, men just die earlier. They're so stressed out.
Yeah.
Your hearts don't do great.
The yapping, I just can't take it.
No, no, I knew a dude who choked on a hot dog. I'm like,
yeah, for real. So because I will say, like you, Emily King, what's her name, Chloe from Roma Army, like you guys are a very niche percentage of women. So like what? And I mean, I have maybe like I think 6 to 7% of my channel is women that believe this same stuff. So it's like, what made you get into kind of this realm of thinking? Because you almost think more logically like a guy would, in my opinion. I could be wrong. More logically like a guy would than a typical, like a woman would think. Like my wife agrees with me, but I consider her an outlier like you. So like what kind of got you into this, like, I don't want to say red pill, but like this kind of realm of content?
Yeah, it's funny. It's very adjacent to that, I've found. But I guess it's like two parts. For one thing, I grew up with like really good male role models. I'm close to my dad. I have a lot of brothers, grew up with a lot of male friends who were good influences on me. So that was like the simple part of it. But the way I got into all of this was, when I married my husband, I became a stepmom. And I kind of watched like all of the bullshittery he went through. He became a father when he was unmarried, as happens to about 25% of all families, as it turns out. And this dude, he moves 250 miles to be as close to his son as he can, moves away from his family, his friends, his career, his support system to be as available as possible, makes it all happen, gets a room with an extra room for his son, all this stuff. And he's just like relegated to every other weekend. He's like, hey, I kind of picked up my whole life to be here. I don't really want to see my kid just 4 days a month when I'm literally a mile down the road. And he had to fight like hell. And just seeing him go through all of that, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to rant a little bit on TikTok one day about it. See if anybody feels the same way as me. Especially like I made one video. It was called Birth Control for Men, Free Birth Control for Men. And I just started rattling off crazy facts about family court. I was like, did you know that in 45 out of 50 states, unmarried fathers start with 0 custody? Yeah. Moms just get sole custody off the jump, just right away. And you would have to fight for anything. Retain lawyers, take time off work, start selling your house and boats and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And as it turned out, people related to that. And they had more questions. They were like, wait, what do you mean that you can still be on the hook for child support even if you prove that the kid is not yours? Yeah. And you can prove that she lied about it. You can prove that she forged all these documents. It's like, as it turns out, paternity fraud is actually not punishable criminally throughout our whole country. Yeah. They can literally just write your name on a birth certificate without you present. And if you don't show up to contest it in the tiny little snippet of the newspaper that they publish your public trial in with vague details, then you are just on the line for an automatic report of child support.
Yeah, no, it's wild. I didn't know it was 45 out of 50 states. That's insane. I thought it'd be less than that, to be honest. I know in Texas it's how it is. Like, you have to fight, like, basically the mom has to be smoking crack. She would have had to smoke both of her elbows and kneecaps off for you to get even close to sniffing full custody. Like, a mom would have to be in a sewer with a crack pipe in her mouth. Like, it's almost impossible.
There's two parts to that, too.
45 out of 50 states is insane.
Yeah,
I think that's why people like your content so much, is because from our conversation yesterday, like, you're so detailed and you do so much research and you really come with a lot of facts. And I feel like a lot of people don't do the digging. And so you're kind of like the purveyor of like no, this is what the law is. And so I think that's why I liked reacting to your content. Cause I was like, this girl knows her stuff. I was like, I don't know where she got it. She's done her research, and then you told me you like type everything out. I was like, okay, the work ethic is crazy. It's absolutely wild. So you went through this process. I'm assuming from yesterday, you told me you helped your husband get custody of the kiddos, or better custody of the kiddos, right?
50-50
shared.
Okay,
50-50. Okay, gotcha. Well, that's good. That's, better than, I guess, every weekend, right?
Yeah, I think sole custody should be for emergencies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The parent's just like diabolically terrible. Yeah.
It's funny though. This is definitely one of those ways where feminism, it didn't see the forest for the trees on this one, because everybody cheered when we created this parent versus parent system where, you're forced into a courtroom and only one person walks out the parent and the other one comes out the visitor. And for a really long time, it was like, obviously the mom, she stays with the kid. She's not working. But guess what? Now everybody's working, and now the courts don't care. And now this is one of those, like, now the cheetahs are eating our faces moments, because now that we earn money, a lot of us are the ones paying child support and alimony and all this bullshit. Now we're like, why is it like this? Like,
yeah, I think we're seeing a rise in that. Like, more women become career driven, and then they have kids. And like Halle Berry, she was on alimony. I don't think she had to pay child support, but like these women that are making more money now are maybe feeling the burn of like, this sucks. Like, I reacted to a clip the other day that this lady was like, you should always do a prenup. Like, a prenup is like a seatbelt. I was like, I've never heard a woman say a prenup's like a seatbelt. They're always like, no, you shouldn't have to do a prenup. But like, once women start getting hit with this stuff, they're like, yeah, this is bogus. Like, I don't want to dive into that. I don't want to lose half of my stuff for no reason. So, no, it's definitely crazy.
Do you know 50% of prenups are thrown out?
Really? Like, I guess in the court, they're thrown out? I wonder how that's even possible.
They're not as serious as people think they are. Like, people just wave them away all the time.
I thought they were like a legal binding document that you had to get with a lawyer. No?
They are. Lawyers will happily write them out for you day in and day out.
Okay.
But when it comes to like being held up in court, a judge could be like, well, circumstances have changed, and according to, this and this, in pertaining to changes of circumstance, this does not qualify anymore.
Wow.
Bullshittery. All the time.
Yeah, that's insane. Wow.
Who knew?
So when you met your husband now, because a lot of women, they're like, I have kids, but I don't want a man with kids. But clearly you met your man and he had kids. Did it not bother you from the jump that he had kids, or was it something that you're like, I don't know, is that a big deal?
I'm not gonna lie, like my exact thought was like, we had kind of like clicked, and he asked me out, and I was like, oh shit, he's a dad though.
So you did think about it.
I did think about it. I was like, well, I've never tried a dad. I've never tried one. Let's see how it goes.
Let me try this dad stuff. What's it all about?
Never looked back.
Insane, bro. Yeah. Well, at least you gave it a shot, though, because you met him in your 20s, yeah?
Yeah. Not for the faint of heart, though, and I definitely don't think that everybody is cut out to be a step parent, because you do hear some horror stories when it comes to like step monsters.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, did you know, and I don't know if this stat is true, but I've heard it, that the number one indicator of child abuse in a home is a step parent. It's the number one indicator. Yeah. So
it's also crazy. The number one reason for any kind of co-parenting conflict.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yep. Because the step parent can't, and this is what I tell men. I tell men all the time, don't date single moms. I think it's because the thing is you can't have authority over the child, but I feel like as a mom, it's not your job to have authority. So being almost a stepmom is, in my eyes, a little bit easier than being a stepdad, because you're more the emotional, empathetic, caring, loving one. It's up to the dad to discipline no matter what. So that's not really your role. But when you have a stepchild, it's like, I can't be authoritative over this child. Like a woman, and almost all the time women are like, oh, I would never let another man discipline my kid. And it's like, so he's got to walk on eggshells with an 8-year-old with snot on his nose? Like, come on. It's just such a bad deal for guys. Like, it's so much harder. But do you think that it's different being a stepmom versus being a stepdad? Do you think there's a difference in that?
Oh, yeah. I feel like it's very different ball games. It's funny. Like, I thought that I would relate to stepdads a lot more than I do. And there are a lot of similarities. There's a lot of stepdads who follow my channel and also love what I'm talking about. But it's very different. Like, I feel like I've never infiltrated a stepdad group on Facebook, for example. So I'm not sure what they talk about. But when I was first going through it, I joined some stepmom groups, and I had to quickly like escape because it was so toxic. The way that so many people, like women, get so competitive with the mothers. And they also get competitive if they have stepdaughters. They made up this term in these stepmom communities called mini wife syndrome.
Mini wife syndrome? Ooh, I want to hear this.
They feel like the stepdaughter is trying to replace them. They're like, I don't like that they cuddle. I don't like that she tries to call the shots around here. I'm like, yeah. That's her dad, and it's her home.
Yeah, 100%. Well, it's funny that you mentioned that, because I didn't come up with the term, but it's like a daughter wife or a son husband. I don't know if you've heard of these terms, but like a son that's really close to his mom, that like coddles his mom like he's her husband, and a daughter wife, a daughter. You don't see daughter wives as much, but. What's the one you just mentioned? Say it again.
Mini wife syndrome.
Mini wife syndrome.
You're talking about, it's usually the parent is imposing that dynamic on the child.
Yes.
These step parents are feeling like the child is curating this like romantic, domineering dynamic, which is
that's weird, bro. That's so weird.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
That's a stretch.
I could see it being kind of like a Cinderella story type thing. Like if there is a daughter to the dad, like scrub the baseboards. I don't want you being, around us.
That happens.
You know what I mean? Like that's the one I thought the term that you were going to go for, but the mini wife syndrome makes total sense. Total sense.
Oh, it gets really weird if it's a blended family situation and the step parent starts treating their biological kid completely different than the other child.
Yeah.
That happens.
Well, it's tough, because like, and I'm religious, but I'm not super religious, but it's like God and the husband and the wife and the kids. I feel like when it's a blended family, it's like, you got to be really clear with the hierarchy of how you want to operate. So like, you just have to be very, first of all, I think you have to be very intelligent, number one, which it seems like you are. I would assume your husband is, because you probably wouldn't be with somebody who you can't have a conversation with. But number two, you have to have very clear communication with each other and expectations, because from what I've seen, especially in the big reason that relationships fail is because people just have miscommunication. Oh, I heard you wrong. You said this, but I thought you meant this. And then expectations get met, they don't get set, and people get upset. It's kind of my whole thing on that. So I'm assuming that you and your husband had to go through like probably a lot of conversations, talk about this, and you know, it's probably a bit of a burden. Was it tough for you? I mean, it seems like it's pretty easy for you to talk about this stuff, but how was that?
I'm gonna admit the situation was not easy. I've talked about it a lot on my channel, but between my husband and I feel like it's always been easy parenting with him. A lot of it was because I feel like I went into it with the right mentality. You know, like I went to it trying to be as respectful as possible to everyone who's already there before me. You know, and I kind of followed their lead as parents, and it was really important for me to kind of like not simp or like bend the knee or whatever. I don't recommend that, but like, you know, show my respects, kind of follow his lead on things. And I would say it took a very long time of us being together and even living together before I finally had like one moment where I was like, if I may interject and give my opinion on something. And it was privately, it wasn't like in front of the child. And he always, took everything that I said with respect as well, like I don't think there's ever been a time where either of us have been like, you're the exclusive authority and neither of us, your opinion doesn't matter.
Yeah. It also helps when you have good opinions. Like you have good opinions, and my wife's kind of the same way. She's super based is what, we would call it. Very logical. She was raised up around like all brothers. So she's just based, and when conflict arises, she'll even notice like, oh, I'm really being a woman right now. Like I need to chill out. Like, yeah, and she's going through her pregnancy right now. So like it happens, but I think that's why I love her so much, is because she's so based. And there's so many women out there that are not based at all, that it's like you really get to see it. And it's like when serious conflict comes up, if you can't have a logical conversation, at least to some level, it's like, good Lord, we can't get anywhere with this. If it's just all emotion, I can't get anywhere with this. So
exactly. It is. It's so important too, if both people are also not willing to just give up. If one person just gives up entirely, storms off, tunes out, won't meet you anywhere, even remotely halfway.
Oh, 100%. So what did your husband, I'm curious, what did your husband think when you started like doing this content? Because you told me like your TikTok blew up. You had like 100,000 followers in your first month, which is insane. When she was talking to me, chat, she was like, yeah, so I got like 100,000 followers in a month. Is that bad? I was like, that's insane. Okay. And then I was like, how long did it take you to get 100,000 subscribers on YouTube? She's like, it took a couple months. I was like, a couple months? It took me a full year. She's like, oh, okay, my bad. But yeah, what did your husband think when you started like making this content and it started doing well? Was he like, go for it? Or like, what? First
of all, shorts game the algorithm, but long form is the way. But he and I have always been like very creative and have always taken on just like super random creative projects. Like when I met him, he was actually like doing an adapted stage play honoring Ernie Harwell of the Detroit Tigers. It was written by Mitch Albom, who wrote The 7 People You Meet in Heaven, Tuesdays with Maury. I don't know if you ever read any of those books in like high school or anything. Dropping a lot of books I ain't read. Yeah, very, very prolific author. And so like, we met each other both doing different creative endeavors. I was doing educational kids assembly programs. So we knew.
It's so random. That is so random.
I know. When I was also like hosting pub crawls at like the Renaissance Festival. So like we always knew we were both like just getting into some shit. Yeah. So as soon as it started, he was like, nice, like keep your foot on the gas pedal. He's been nothing but creative. He's like, let me know if you need me to watch the kids so you can record, like he's doing right now. So yeah, we lucked out in the spouse world. We got dumb spouses.
That's crazy. Well, having a support system is great, man, because like doing what we do alone every day, you can really get in your head. Like when I first started and I didn't get any traction, like for the first 6 months, I was like, I mean, you probably didn't have that because you're like, I'm on to something. But for me, I was like, is this even good? Like, do people even want to watch this stuff? But I told myself I was going to give myself a year, and my wife was like, give it a year, like you said. And then thank God I gave it a year because, you know, here we are now. Because you do YouTube and content creation full time, right?
I do now, yeah.
Yeah.
For the first couple of years, though, I had a full-time job while doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
And
how did you balance it? Did you
burnout.
create in the morning or in the after or in like the evening when you got off? Like, when did you have time to record?
Any time that I possibly could. I'm talking like squeezing in shorts before going into work, going on my lunch break and filming like
Wow.
all the time. I was so immensely burnt out. But
dude,
it was such a hard choice
It's
between
tough.
like leave this cushy job
Mm-hmm.
that people would punch their brother in the face for,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
take a leap of faith, and
Mhm.
ultimately has served me well. But
So how long did you do the double duty of the working the job and creating the short form content until you were like, you know what, I'm going all in?
it's like 2 or 3 years, and then that was
wow,
long enough
you
for me to
grinded. Damn, that's
I did. I really
That's a
did.
long time,
I
dude.
I look back and I'm like, how was I doing that?
Yeah, that's crazy. Because your short form is very detailed and it's made with intention. It's not just like you're not just throwing a camera on yourself and just be like, so today I had a latte and some matcha. Like so I can tell you do a lot of research on it. What I tell people is like work your 9 to 5 and then do a 5 to 9. Like do your job and then after work do your 5. That's what I did. Like I would work my job and then I'd get off and then I'd work from 5 to 9. And I did that for probably a year until I was like, all right, I'm quitting. But wasn't it so freeing when you finally quit though? When you're like, I'm out.
Insane. It was truly like the colors in Earth got brighter, like the saturation got turned up, like time slowed down. I was like, whoa.
Shubba should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. The colors of the earth got brighter. I like that.
Oh,
it
man,
does. It's
it was
different,
amazing.
right? It's different.
But then
no, go ahead.
But then tax season came.
Ooh, let's not talk about taxes.
And
Yikes.
you know, as an independent contractor, as a sole income, or not sole income, what are they?
It's tough. It's tough.
Every year you spend over.
Yeah, I here's my advice to that. We won't get into anything crazy, but get an accountant and then form your S corp and be your own business. That's what I did, and it saves me a ton. So this is the best thing I can tell you.
I know, yeah. The people are. I would say people think it's like a dream doing what we do, but a lot of people are not financially responsible enough to set aside 30% of their income every month or anything like that. They're not ready.
Because the IRS will just garnish your wages. You keep it all, and you're like, yeah. And then I wish YouTube took the taxes out. That would actually help us. But
I know.
I don't know, depending on how you structure everything. Like, because when I first started, I was 1099, whatever, you cut your check, you're an independent contractor. But once you form an S corp and you become an employee, and then now I have to run payroll, which is really crazy, but it saves me a ton. So if you're not doing that, I would suggest doing it. So
ooh, free finance lessons.
Yeah, free.
Here on
And trust me,
Let's go.
I'm the dumbest guy to give it. I just pay a guy too much money to tell me what to do, and he's like, do this. So it is what it is. Well, it's weird. So it's weird calling you Dadvocate. You know what I mean? Because it's like you're a girl and dad, and it's so odd. But I got Jack coming up. What time is it? How are we doing on time? I didn't mean to keep you.
It's about time. It's about time.
Okay, cool.
It's actually right on time.
Okay, perfect. Well, everybody, put some W's in the chat for Dadvocate. Thank you so much. Everybody go subscribe to her channel. Follow her on Instagram, TikTok. I'm sure we'll probably do this again in the future, but thank you once again for coming in. It's really a joy to talk to you.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Adios.
Bye, guys.
Awesome. Isn't she great, chat? Isn't she great? It's awesome to be able to to rub shoulders with people like that. So let's see if I can't. I'll request you now. See if we can't get in a little chat with Jack Morgan. Jack Morgan from Morgan & Morgan. Join voice. Oh, is he in there? Let's see here. Jack. Okay, it looks like he's in. Oh, Jackie Poo. Dude, look at this guy's setup, dude. His setup is so sick. Like, I love his setup. There he is. This handsome young fellow here. Look at it, dude. I will say, chat, this is like the one guy that can compete with the hair game. His hair game is on point, dude. His hair game is on point. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Are you here? Do I need to unmute you? Oops, I did not mean to do that. What did I just do? Can you unmute yourself on Discord? No, it won't let you? Did you add me as a is this what I'm talking to you? You can't hear. Did you add me as a friend on Discord? Because if you did, then we can just chat in the so most hate Jay, why is he muted? Let's see here. Unmute him. Can I unmute it? Can I unmute you? Open voice, more, view all activity. So it won't let you unmute yourself? That is so weird. Deafen, push to talk. In voice, open voice. Let's see here. Let's try this. I'm gonna go. So you know that direct message I have with you, Jack? Go to that DM, and I sent you a friend request. You should be able to accept it, and then we can do a voice chat there. So let me try that. Turn on camera. So go to the direct message I sent you. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this guy, but dude, he's funny, dude. He's hilarious, and he's got fantastic hair. We'll see if he can't jump in here. It's a double crossover, right? He's like my long lost brother with like longer hair, you know. So you should be able to join in here. That's so weird. It wouldn't let him chat. He's in the voice. So wait, let's see this. So leave this chat and go to the direct messages. So you'll have to like go to disconnect, kind of at the bottom left, Jack, where it says disconnect the meeting room, and then you'll have to join the direct message room. You smell what I'm stepping in? No. Most HJ, I fixed it's fixed rather. Okay, thanks. Let's see. Can you unmute Jack for me? All right, let's see here. See if this works. Chat, you know I'm not a professional streamer, so you know, give me a secunda here. Start video call. MX Brio. Yo. Let's see if this works. More technical difficulties, man. You know what it is, man. You know I'm terrible. Yeah, give me a sec. Okay, maybe he's back in there. Confirm. Turn on the camera. All right, he should be unmuting you now, or hopefully. Let's see if it works. Maybe he's messaging me on IG. Still can't hear him. Damn it. Here, I'll leave this. I'll go to this, and let's see if I can't get him here. Tell him to join again. Maybe he'll join here. I'll just give him a call. Let's see here, Jack Morgan. There we go. Yeah, he might need a rank permission or something, which I don't know anything about that. Oh, you got your volume on? Okay, I'll see you in there then. Let's just see. I'll stay on the phone with you just to make sure. All right. Say something? Okay, cool. All right. It sounds like we got you. Oh, it's choppy. Say it again?
Good.
Yeah, like, I don't know, something's like I can hear you, but it's not very loud. It's still, I don't know, it's very odd. Yeah, it's like really choppy. It's like super in and out. I don't know what that is. Let's go to the direct message I have with you. Yeah, that's weird. Super weird. Yeah, it's like it. Very weird. Let's go to the. Yeah, it's something up with your audio. It's got to be. He's writing something down now. I feel so bad, Jack. I'm sorry. This isn't professional. I'm not a professional streamer, man. Let's see. What do we got here? What do you got for me? It's only picking up vowels. I know, for real. Let's see here. It's a big lag spike on the audio channel. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? So, piece of shit. Okay. Let's try this. We'll leave this meeting room and then we'll go to that. Do you know how to find that direct message I sent you where it's just like I'm talking to you directly? Let's give it one more shot. And if it doesn't work, I won't waste any more of your time. So you'll go to the very top left and you'll click direct messages and you should find, you'll have to leave this room first and then you should be able to find the direct message and I should be able to see you in there. We'll see if this works. I feel bad because he was like, I don't know how Discord works, man. Like this is new to me. So yeah. Yeah, his mic was coming in, but it wasn't like very loud. You know what I mean? It was odd. But if he can't show, then we won't worry about it. Let's see. He's still in there. Yeah, it's odd. Are you finding it? Is there any way you can turn off your audio input device and turn it back on? It sounds like something's just glitchy. Did you? It sounds like you set your audio preferences in there, though. That's weird how that even is happening. We'll give it another like a minute, and if we can't figure it out, I won't waste your time, dude.
Can you hear me through the MacBook?
Whoa, there we go. I can hear you through the MacBook. Yeah, that's crystal.
What a piece of shit. God. Glad I bought the $400 microphone.
But no, I can hear you. Everybody put some W's in chat. We got Jack Morgan here. Jack Morgan.
Is my camera in reverse too?
No, your camera looks right like what I'm using. The RLP looks like it's right. My camera's in reverse. I'm using a webcam. Yours doesn't look flipped to me.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it looks like
So what's up, man? That was cool. The Dadvocate person. What is she like? An advocate or something for dad?
Dude, you nailed it on the head.
I actually follow her. I forgot. She used to be like. She used to pop up
all the time.
A year or two ago. I used to see her a bunch.
Well, she's told me about the algorithm. She's like, the algorithm doesn't award me as much as it used to. I've reacted to like hundreds of her short form clips though, like so many, before I even know who she was.
Well, it's kind of normal though. Once you're on YouTube for a long time, like you're only on top for so long, and then you got to be grateful for what you get. You know.
Oh, 100%,
like,
dude.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
I'm like stoked. Like 50K views. I'm like.
Dude, I will take that. I don't know about you, but I remember when I was fighting for like 15 views, I would pull up like multiple browsers at once to try to like watch my stream in incognito mode or watch my videos in incognito to try to get 15, 20 streams. Like put it on loop. I don't know if you ever did that.
Nothing more depressing than 42 views and 2 dislikes. That's the best. That's
well, we've all been there, dude. Yeah, we've all been there. Like you had to start somewhere, so you know it is what it is. But no, I wanted to bring you on, man. I've enjoyed your content. I think you're hilarious. But you told me I wanted to dive into this more because we had a conversation the other day. You said you used to be a stand-up comedian. I saw some of it on your Patreon. Is that kind of how you got your start in like entertainment? I guess.
Well, yeah, I was doing stand-up comedy, like comedian / drug dealer. Kind of had to pay, it didn't really pay well, so I kind of. Now I started doing it because people kept telling me to do it. So like I used to be like an amateur skateboarder. So magazines and shit, like really that was like my identity. And then for years, since like 3rd grade, people would always be like, "You're so funny." And then it got to the point where they were like, "Yo, you should really like, dude, you should do stand-up." Or like people would be like, "Are you on TV?" That's what you would get. I'd be like working a job and they're like, "You don't do like television or something?" And then one day, once I heard it for like the 1000th time, I said, "I should probably try this out." And so that's why I started doing it. But then I realized there's no money in it. Two, you gotta love that shit. You gotta, I mean, it kind of feels desperate. Like, put it this way. It kind of seems desperate, people making videos. Go watch open mic stand-up comedy, or go think about it like you're going into a room for like immediate validation. Because here you don't get immediate validation. I put out a video, I don't know, like I think something's funny, or I think something's good, or a hot take or something, but you don't really get that in real time.
No.
So when you're doing like a live performance, you get that in real time.
Mm-hmm.
They're either rocking with you, or they're sitting there like this.
That's true.
Like, hate comments are one thing. I don't even have to look at those. I don't even have to meet you. That's the best. I'll sign up for that. Yeah. But go eat shit and completely fail in front of like 50 strangers on a stage with a light shining on you and a microphone.
Mm-hmm. Dude, it's really bad.
Oh, it'll ruin your month.
Yeah,
a bad day? Yeah. No, a bad month.
Yeah.
So I don't do it because I don't love it, and you got to be famous in order to make money off of it, which doesn't really make sense. Though. Then you got to travel everywhere.
Mm-hmm. So a lot of people are saying there's like
I'm not big on it.
An echo. Do you have headphones or AirPods or anything you can plug in?
Yes, Levi.
I'm being such a thorn in your ass. I know. Such a thorn in your ass,
dude. No. I'll put them on.
So
anything
unprofessional of me. I
Levi
know.
the sorry. Great.
Yeah.
I knew this was going to happen.
You look sexier with them on anyways. There you go.
No, I don't. I look like an asshole.
Okay, so dude, like when I was a kid, I wanted to be pro skateboarder so bad, but I broke my arm like twice trying to ollie down a two-stair. So did you make it to like Thrash? Yeah, straight up. Did you make it to like Thrasher Mag or do any of one of those sick ass like skate videos?
It's in the other. Oh, I've been in a bunch of skate videos. Like if you just type in Jack Morgan Ride Channel, that's like Tony Hawk's YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm. I
got like paid to be on there. They used to like feature a skater every couple weeks or something, and they'd put your video part out, and then you'd get paid for it. And my filmer at the time, one of the guys I was filming with, he sent it in without me knowing. There was like 3 of us that were like really good, and he just sent all of our footage in, and they picked me.
Whoa.
Because I was always like a little bit of a showman, because I wasn't like I was really good, but like okay, the best analogy I have for skateboarding is there's no sitting the bench.
Yeah, dude, you can't.
You got to be the fucking shit.
Yeah, 100%.
You could be a hometown hero. Motherfuckers know you all over the place. You're not making a penny.
No.
Unless you're a starting player. So even just to get coverage like that, where you end up on a big channel, or like back, I'm in my mid-30s, so I'm talking. We were filming on tapes, dude. You know what I mean? Literally like tapes, mini DVs, and then you put them onto DVDs. Before YouTube, you try and get on websites before YouTube.
Yeah, dude.
Or you try to get on a physical disc. That's what you would try to do. You try to get on a physical fucking disc that gets passed around the eastern seaboard. Yeah.
Dude, that's great. Because I remember growing up watching those tapes of like, the girl skate tape and, DGK. Like, I was always so fascinated.
Oh, yeah.
But I was so trash, dude. I was so
bad. Wait. I got one for you. You like DGK?
Yeah, dude. I can't believe you were like an amateur pro. Like,
I got this old DGK player board right here with the smoking Playboy bunny.
Yeah.
This was actually in a video part. I just kept it.
Yeah, that's dope. So let's talk about
that's an old one though.
Let's talk about your setup, like your room. Bro, I love the old. Did you kind of just go nostalgia with it, and that was kind of the inspiration? Like, why'd you do the old TVs and stuff? I love it though.
This was my wall unit. It's just an old wall unit. My mom passed away years back, and so that was our old wall unit, and I just threw it in this room. And I used to buy and sell vintage gear. I like vintage stuff.
Was that like a hustle for
and
you?
So
buying and selling the gear?
it used to be a full-time job.
Damn.
Yeah. They used to be like my full-time gig. So this is all leftovers. This was all stuff where I'd come up on it, and then it was like, I was like, I can't get rid of this. Like, this one's dope. You know what I mean? This was just my first computer.
That's
like my
sick,
real
though.
first computer.
Yeah.
But most of the stuff in here, there's more shit. Hold on, I gotta fucking.
We're zooming out. Oh my god, you got a tight little grip on that.
Yeah, so there's just a bunch of random shit that I kept.
What camera do you use?
A really expensive one.
I was about to say, it looks like it's like fucking mirrorless Sony.
Well, the lens is more important than any camera, if anybody's interested. Otherwise, I know guys making $50,000 a month using an iPhone, so I think I'm trying too hard.
Yeah,
I just like cameras.
Okay, well, what are you running? I want to, because I mean, your lens looks super crispy, dude.
So I've got a Sony FX3, which is like a cinema. There's like 4 bands, and then the lens is like 1300. And then I also got another one up here that you can't see. It's a Sony A7S III, which is basically the same camera.
Yeah,
it's basically the same exact camera. I just like it because it's like cameras are super difficult to use.
Yeah.
So
dude.
I like video cameras. This is like
that's the skater in you right there, dude.
This is like my skate cam.
Yeah.
This is what I prefer to use. It's usually like my B cam or like outside. It's just easy. You just turn it on and like anybody, if you fuck this up and you let a friend film you with this and they mess it up, they're an asshole. Stupid. And I'm honestly going to question our friendship. No offense, I'm just playing around. But like,
that's so true though.
This was all like how you were talking business shit earlier.
Yeah.
This is like right before I need to pay my taxes. I go, yeah, you know what? We need a $5,000 camera setup.
Yeah,
that's why I have these.
Really?
That's why I have these. Yeah. Oh, I would never need. You don't need this.
No, you don't.
Like for YouTube, you do not need this.
Dude, I filmed my entire first year, honestly, year and a half, all from my iPhone. I used my iPhone as a webcam. Yeah. That was all I needed. I didn't need it.
iPhone with a good light, you're golden.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's why you see so many people film in a car with their phone, because the lighting's so perfect. Yeah. And the audio's good by default.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even need a mic. Well, don't have your car on. It'll sound like shit with the AC running.
Yeah.
But like, that's why so many people film in the car.
Mm-hmm. I could kind of tell you were a gearhead though, because you got the Shure mic. Like I finally upgraded to the Shure mic. I got the nice stand.
If my house wasn't so loud, I've always got shit going on. My chicks running around, tits flapping around, knocking shit over. I got my boy Nestor works with it like, and I used to have my dad living here.
Oh damn.
He was loud as fuck. And just my house was noisy, so that's why I got that.
Okay.
Otherwise,
dude, they're great mics.
I would just rock these Rode mics. I had these out earlier. I was showing somebody them. I would just rock these little lapel. Where they just clip right
slap
here.
it on. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm very like moving around and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I would much rather that, but unfortunately my house is just
it's too loud.
It's too noisy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, dude, and these microphones are sick, dude. I had like an old Newman mic, whatever you want to call it, but it was one you would use in like a vocal studio, so it was almost like too crispy. This is like perfect for doing what we do, podcasting, things like that. So how long did you do the amateur skateboarding until you started doing like take me from the amateur skateboarding to Jack Morgan on the ROP podcast?
So from 9, 8 or 9, I got good at 12. I was like, I'm good at this shit.
Damn.
I was always good. I'm good at dumb stuff. I'm good at anything kind of stupid.
That's a skill, huh?
I'm the man. Basketball, soccer, fucking hockey. I'm good at hockey, dude. Like shooting pool. I'll fucking put money on it, please. I'll take it from you. Like one of those guys.
Yeah.
But once I got good at skateboarding, that was it. And I saw like my first skate videos. I was like, it's a wrap. That was my first camera right here. I still got it. Yeah, I remember being like 13, being like, all I want for Christmas is a camcorder. That's it.
Dude, yeah.
Ever since then, like editing on my dad's like work computer. Like everybody back then had a computer in the kitchen. So I'd just be in the kitchen cooking, trying to edit these clips from tapes.
Yeah, such crazy times. Computer in the freaking kitchen, dude. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Such an odd time.
Yeah, that was my life though for like from 12 to 25. But I still skate. I still like.
Well, I was about to say you're still skating, right?
During the summer. Yeah. During the summer, I don't really skate. In Florida.
So from 12 to 25, you had the skate dream, and then
the
channel's only like a few years old, right? Like you haven't been doing YouTube.
No. That's a farce. That's a lie.
Oh, okay.
I started that channel like 2017. I did it for a couple years and then got nowhere with it. But I was doing like skits and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like skits, some kind of vlog shits. It got a little traction, but not really. I gained like 500 subscribers. You know, like my Instagram I gained like 3K on Instagram. I had like a little following back when Instagram, like when people followed you, they meant it.
Yeah.
From like skits and stuff, from just like saying funny bits to the camera.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I gave up. It was like a broken heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, I kind of want to see.
And then you forget about it.
I kind of want to see your old tape, Jack Morgan. What would I type in? Jack Morgan. What was it again?
Type in Jack Morgan Ride Channel. That's probably the short and sweet version. All the other ones are going to be like 4 minutes long and shit. You want to get the short and sweet stuff.
All your really popular stuff comes up, dude. Oh, here we go. Jack Morgan throwback part. Zach Burns.
No. Type in Jack Morgan Ride Channel. You want me to text it to you?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, or put it in the Discord or whatever. But I typed in Ride Channel specifically, and this is what came up.
Hold on.
Because, dude, I wanted to be good at skateboarding so freaking bad.
Here it is. I'm just gonna text it to you. You can do what you will with it.
Okay. But I was so bad.
It's just easy for me.
No, you're
easier
good.
for me this way. I don't know what I'm doing with this Discord thing.
Dude, Discord, yeah, you don't like the Discord. Let's see if I can
give
find
up on that. No.
Bunny bonus. Let's just look at the name of it.
I kept that Playboy board. It's funny you brought it up because I kept that shit.
Dude, DGK, the girl videos. I'm assuming you watched a lot of Jackass too, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. I was like, that came out when we were all like 14.
Yeah, dude, that was like
I wasn't like Jackass. Yeah, like some of it I thought was a bit. I wasn't like in love with Jackass. You know what I mean? Like it was more like I was cool. You know, it was fun.
All right, let's see here. All right, let's pull this over. All right, I
haven't watched this in years.
All right, I'm gonna have to cover your face, unfortunately, but it is on stream.
Okay.
Shred it, cards. What the fuck?
I actually got paid for this shit too. That was the crazy part.
Wait, so is this you?
Yeah, I was like maybe 20 at the time.
Oh, okay, because I'm like, your hair is way shorter.
Yeah. Well, I gave up. Yeah, I just would buzz my head because I was over it back then.
$9. Yeah, dude, you were really good. I couldn't even ollie off of that. You're like grinding and flipping out.
Oh yeah, you suck, dude. I'm joking.
He's like, dude, you suck. I did though, dude. I wasn't good. I was that kid that wanted to be good at everything that was like popular at the time, but I just couldn't pick up on it. Like my only power was like making people laugh and being stupid. Oh, is that the same board? No, the board you have is black. Yeah, nollie heel flip. Yeah, dude, you were cold. So were you signed to anybody?
I was like local shops. I'd get some free boards and shit here and there. You brought up girl earlier. You brought up girl skateboards. They actually send me boards once in a while. Like now.
Really?
Like that's a crazy. Yeah, dude. Like I could never land like legit sponsors. It was always like what we call flow. Mm-hmm. You're like you kind of get hooked up, but you're not official. You know, that was always me. Which was most good skateboarders back then. Like you had to be top shelf, dude. Like you couldn't
to get like a sponsor. Like we're paying
you. Couldn't just be. Yeah, you couldn't be some geek off the just like some jamoke who can fucking
nollie heel backslide 50-50.
You got it. you gotta be the fucking man, and you have to look good while you do it. You gotta
okay.
like not only the tricks, but do you look good while you do it?
Yeah.
That's like it's there's levels to it. It's yeah, it's a weird. It was a weird thing. It was mostly for the love, but I was trying to be like, hey, maybe I could do something with this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I
So-
knew I could outwork people. That's one thing I could do.
Yeah. Well, dude, you work your butt off. At least from our conversation the other day. So you did that until you're like, I mean, you still skate casually. You never like retired or gave it up
No,
completely. But
yeah,
like,
yeah, I'm not like going and fucking, yeah, like going
competing or
gnarly
anything.
for it, no.
So you
No.
did the stand up stuff, and then when did you start? Because like I assume you started like a reaction channel, kind of like what I did. Like you reacted to content,
All
or
right, so basically what I did is I tried everything in the playbook. I opened up the playbook on how to do the internet, and I just went through every one.
yeah.
So I've lived through every era.
Mhm.
So like I went through the vlog era, right?
Oh yeah.
And then as skits were popping up, I was like, I could do that shit. And I had some skits blow up.
Mhm.
That whole channel got deleted, unfortunately. I still have them on hard drives. So pissed that it long story, but my whole fucking Instagram got.
Damn.
So I had to start from scratch, which was really fucking annoying.
Yeah.
But I had a bunch of them on Instagram do some numbers, you know, like 100Ks. Back when 100K on Instagram back then,
It was like 10 million.
you
Yeah.
you could gain 1,000 followers, and they're gonna be DMing you
Yeah.
like, dude, you're the man. That
Yeah.
does not happen anymore.
No.
100K on Instagram. People just go to Instagram for Instagram. They're not like going to Instagram to be like, oh, let me look up Levi, bro.
Dude, no, they
They're not
don't.
doing
They
that.
don't. They
They're
don't
not
engage.
doing that.
Dude, I've had some
And
videos do 30 million in them.
yes.
Yeah, YouTube. No, you get 30 million views on a video, bro. You're getting 3,000 or more subscribers. Like you're getting a ton of traction.
You're getting people messaging you, you know, like telling you their life story, you know, which is dope. You know, I'm all for it. But yeah.
Yeah, dude. No, it's Instagram's more of like, I think it's dying. I think Instagram's dying. I think TikTok's taken over. Instagram's dying, and then Facebook is just full of boomers. But I mean, I try to keep
Boomers
up.
love me though. Boomers love me.
Dude, boomers love me too. It's crazy,
I need to get on Facebook.
bro.
But
You
like,
crush.
I basically just, you know how like people, this is all I did. I just tried everything in the playbook, all of it, vlogs, skits. I did a podcast. This RLP stands for Red Leather Podcast.
Yeah.
I just came it up with it. It was in my car, and I had red leather in the old caddy. And I said, I'll just have people in here, and I'll do a podcast in the car. And then the car took a shit, and the transmission went out. So I said, okay, I'll do it in the house. It's probably more practical. But I kept the name.
Yeah.
And then I would have people come on. Like, you know, I bring on a homeless guy.
Yeah.
Right? Like, yeah, come to my house, shower, get on the thing, tell your crazy stories. You know, I'll feed you. You know, random people coming on. I did that for a while, and turns out it's really difficult. I have no famous friends, so like,
It's tough, dude.
I'm like, a podcast isn't practical. And then it just got to the point where like I really liked the reactionary content, and this was, I don't know, almost 3 years ago. No, 2 years ago, three years ago. And I was like, I saw a hole in the market, guys. Value needed to be brought to the market. You know, you hear this bullshit all the time, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Well, it was true. And so I was like, well, I could do that. I was like, that seems easy. And I was like, honestly, most of these guys, like the content I was watching, it was it was good, but I noticed that I was only watching for the clips, and I wasn't watching for the people
Yeah.
hosting the clips. And so I said to myself, I said, well, these guys ain't fun. I was like, these guys suck. No offense, like they're regular dudes. I'm not saying they suck. We can't hang out or something. I don't mean that. I mean, like, where's the pizzazz? Where's the you're not sharing anything. I know nothing about you. You've said nothing for 20 minutes, and I'm just watching clips. So I said, I go, there's a wide open market. And so I basically just came in, and, you know, you kind of got to have a niche. Yeah. I didn't want a niche. I was like, I'm way too broad for a niche. I knew I needed to have a bunch a bunch of staples, you know, like people
Yeah.
will know I'll talk about like these 5 things or something, and then some randoms. So I said, okay, if I got to do the niche game, I'll do the niche game. And at the time, dating content wasn't like tapped in yet,
Yeah.
and everybody who was doing the dating content, I was like, I'm not buying it, dude. Like, I
Really?
don't think you're
Like Fresh and
I was
Fit,
like, I don't-
whatever podcast.
No, like I like. Yeah, but even within the clip realm, like I was like, there's a lot of faceless channels, so you don't even know what the fucker looks like, you
Yeah.
know. They're saying the same thing as the other 7 guys. No one's funny. Everybody seems to like not have a girlfriend or everything's fucked, and I was like, I love women. I'm gonna have a chick.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Like I like to have a relationship, right?
Yeah, me too.
Even if it takes me 15 or 20 of them to get to the one, I'm all about the ride.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So that's I was like, oh, there's a wide open market here.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that for a little bit, and then once I gained like 4,000 or 5,000 subs, I was like, I'm gonna talk about anything and everything. I go, nobody's talking about the car market like this. Bingo. No one's talking about this like this. Bingo. There were some conspiracy guys doing it, and I would do those once in a while. I haven't done one in a minute, but I love the conspiracy shit. But like YouTube is very, very.
You gotta be careful with
finicky.
that. Well, I've noticed you'll
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
about
yeah,
like
yeah.
housing. Colin Grimreet, appreciate the buck. Working overtime at KFC. Thank you so much. And this is live, guys.
Thank
Steve
you,
Ahern.
Colin.
People saying this is pre-recorded. No, we're live right now. So, because I see you like the housing market. You'll talk about car prices. So, like, what are the 5 things you talk about? Do you do you stick to those, or do you like veer off crazy? Because I noticed you don't talk
Yeah,
about
it's
a lot
real-
of political
it's real-
stuff.
No, it's real simple. Sex, drugs, rock and or roll. Okay?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay? We party. No, I'm just playing. Dating's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Economy in general. So jobs,
Yeah.
shit like that. Okay? Oh, it's so hard out here. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Right? What are we doing about it? I'm that guy. Right?
Okay.
Like, okay, why, you know, I'm the guy who kind of pushes back. Like, well, then why do you have all the bills? I was like, what are you doing to yourself?
Yeah. True.
You know, I'm that guy. Where I'm all for it, like get rich, but like, you know, don't put yourself back in a hole here. You
Oh,
know,
100%.
like,
Yeah. Be smart about it.
You know, I'll talk about cars, and now everybody. I mean, a shit ton of car channels. There's always been that, but like, yeah. So basically, economy, dating. I'll get specific: housing, cars, random shit, like random stuff. Sometimes it'll be like, you know, tattoos, or like I'll do a conspiracy episode where it's just some random ass shit in there.
Right.
I
But
guess
I've
some
noticed you
people
never talk about politics. Do you do that intentionally?
I do talk about it. I go, I don't, and don't take any offense to this.
Yeah.
My dad is not Morgan, and my grandfather's not Morgan and Morgan. Okay, right? Like my bloodline is not thick and rich and juicy.
Yeah.
Connected to any of these people. But I don't trust any of it. Like I don't. And I say this. I've said this plenty of times.
Yeah.
Like a lot of my people who've been watching my stuff for a long time. I say it all the time. Like I don't trust any of them. I don't buy it. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
buying it. I don't think any of it's in our interest, and I think it's one big hocus pocus show. And you know how you know it's like really blown out of proportion?
Hmm.
There are people on the internet saying that our president and all these people are lizard people.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
work.
it's and it's a normal conversation.
That's true. It is normal though.
Wait. This is the best. Which I'm all for it. I love to think crazy and getting weird, right? But honestly, at this point in time, that would make more sense to me if that
It
were
really
true.
would.
I would be like, no wonder. No fucking wonder. Why didn't you guys just tell us? You know, like, but so I don't really touch on it that much. And if I do, that's literally what I say every time.
Yeah.
Not every
Okay,
time.
that makes
but
sense. See,
That sums up my political views.
Yeah, I stay away from religion, politics. My niche is straight like roasts, rants, ramblings about.
Yeah,
like,
you're
like
just having
every-
you're having
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
roasting's probably a really big part of my channel, and just ranting about, and then like trying to give
Talking
advice. Like
shit.
I give like, I guess uncle dad vibes of like stuff I would wish I knew when I was a kid or when I was going through the dating market and trying to figure out what the hell was going on. Like I try to give advice. I memorize a lot of quotes and things like that. So I don't know. That's kind of, it's just funny because I see your content. I'm like, a lot of my content is kind of like this. Like you just kind of go off of like, you're not writing things down. You go on tangents. You ramble. And that's what I do.
So I like to talk about serious stuff, but like we gotta have a good time here. Okay?
Oh, 100%. Dude.
A lot of this is just funny, you know. Or I like to crack jokes and stuff like that. But I could get serious.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I could get deep. I get real deep.
Well, I think to your point earlier of like seeing a gap in the market is like so many people are so serious on YouTube. So many people are so serious, and I was like, I want to be a clown. I want to be funny. There's not enough people with a good sense of humor.
All right, well, let me put it to you this way. I move and groove, right? Like I'm out and about kind of guy, and I worked in the restaurant business a long time, like bartending and waiters, stuff like that. So I would have to meet people, a lot of people, all the time. Yeah. And I'm not just meeting them; I'm talking with them, sometimes for hours on end. Total strangers, new ones all the time. And even just through life, skateboarding, I lived in California for 5 years. I'm back in Florida now. I've been around town. I've done a lot of traveling. And I gotta tell you, I rarely meet anyone who's like, you don't just meet naturally really funny people all the time.
Dude,
it's
don't.
like, it's not that common. Like 9 times out of 10, no, I'm just talking here, guys, okay? I'm not the best looking guy. I'm not the tallest guy in the world. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. But generally, I usually am the funny guy in the room. That's one thing I can assure you, right? Like, and I'm not saying that in an egotistical way. I'm just saying it's not. So if you have that ability, anybody watching, there's probably one person watching, maybe, statistically speaking. How many viewers do you have right now?
Like 160.
Out of 160 people, there's got to be at least 1.5 people that are really funny. Like,
oh yeah, 100%,
funny.
dude, 100%.
At least those odds are small, but like they probably know it. They're probably like, yeah, a lot of people, because it's almost offensive. It's almost offensive. Like I heard it said best. I forget. I think Rob Schneider said it. He goes, you know, people don't get offended when you know they go, I'm not a good cook. I'm okay. But if you say your sense of humor, they go, I have a great sense of humor.
Yeah.
Like they kind of so I don't mean to like kind of pry like that. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, no worries. You know what I'm saying? You're a funny dude. You know what I'm fucking talking about.
I know. Like I almost feel the exact same way. Like most of the time, and maybe it's because I feel like funny people have a really good gauge on empathy and kind of can read emotions really well, so they know when to be like, oh, I'm gonna lighten the mood up. I can tell when people are down and I need to bring them up. And I don't know about your upbringing, but they've said that people that were raised in like not controversial homes, but like homes where there was a lot of turmoil, maybe fighting, they have a lighter sense of humor to just make things funny. So, you know, it's not so serious all the time. But yeah, I remember at a very early age, I was always cracking jokes, always being funny. And it's it's something you really can't teach. It's something that like, I don't know, maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe you're born with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it is Maybelline, actually. I think I read about that.
Yeah, so maybe it's especially with your hair. Maybe it's Maybelline. And that's really what I think it is.
Yeah.
Because it's so hard, and I agree, I resonate with you big times. Like, I'm not the biggest dude. I'm not the buffest dude. I'm not the tallest dude. I might have the biggest forehead in the room.
Average penis.
Yeah. But, like, I almost can guarantee you I can make you laugh. Like, I can make you comfortable enough to chill with me.
I'll get you. Even when somebody doesn't like me, right? Like, or somebody's not like an easy
laugh,
easy to get them. I go, I'm gonna get you.
Yeah,
I'll get you. And I'm not trying to. I'm older now. I don't give a fuck, right? Like,
Who cares now?
Like on
makes
YouTube,
it even funnier though, that you don't care.
Yeah, like my job is to talk on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Me too.
Like, when I'm out and about, like, I could be the dude in the room just. You guys go ahead.
And I think
I'm soaking it in. You know,
yeah, if you try to be the funniest guy all the time, I think it makes you unfunny. But if you're just like naturally hilarious and like you're just sitting there talking and you say something just like out of left field, that is what makes people, in my opinion, that's what makes you funny. But like people that try to be funny, you can smell it.
I'm not like sitting down writing bits and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
no,
it's just,
God no.
Yeah, even doing YouTube, I don't ever go into a YouTube video being like, it's got to be my funniest one yet. I just go. Yeah. And sometimes, like, I go, that was good, you know? And then the next one's like, oh, that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like they're not all gonna hit, right?
No,
like
no,
I can't just put out a new stand-up hour every day.
God, no,
You
it's
know, like
impossible.
it's just impossible. Yeah.
Well, yeah, dude, people get on to me all the time because they're like, Levi, we've heard that joke before. We've heard that one-liner, or, you know, we've heard you say that before. And I'm like, dude, I can't come up with material 365 days a year. Like, I'm going to recycle some of the stuff I've said.
Oh, man. Like, I'll ride a bit out for a while, and then I know when it's kind of done.
Yeah.
And they're like, dude, I used to do this thing where, like, I'd pretend to get mad, and I'd get up, and I'd just start breaking shit. I'm not kidding. I just get up and just start, like, my old chair just broke. I threw it across the room. and people got a kick out of it. But, like, after I did it, like, 50 times, like, breaking sticks and doing this, and, like, I thought it was funny because I like that kind of humor.
Yeah.
And no one's really doing that on YouTube. You know, so it's kind of like hole in the market.
Yeah. What a business, man.
And so I kind of stopped doing it, but like it's been a long while since I've done it, and I'll still get messages where people are like, "Dude, I really miss when you used to get up and break stuff."
Yeah.
And
like
I was joking. Yeah, I got like my guy Nestor, who's like my little info guy.
Mm-hmm.
He does more than that, but like he's always off camera. And I told him, I was like, "Yo, we should bring that back, but this time I'll be like, when I get pissed, you'll get up and you'll hold the board, and I'll fucking break through it like
karate chop."
I thought that'd be so funny, dude.
That would be.
We haven't done it, but the bit's in the chamber.
Yeah, the bit's in there.
Yeah. We think it's funny.
Yeah. Well, dude, I appreciate you jumping on. I didn't mean to keep you this far over, but
that's cool, man.
Dude, I really appreciate you jumping on. Everybody got to go subscribe to Jack Morgan. Hilarious. So glad I found your channel. And
you don't have to. It's all good.
But no, man,
you either like it or you don't. It's all good.
But no, dude, we're gonna stay close. I got your number, and so it's good to have somebody to lean on that's in the States. The only other guy I have is Simp Saver Sam. He's in the UK, and so he's like, when it's daytime here, it's nighttime there. So like, I can ping you, and you're an hour ahead. So it's honestly good to. I'm glad we were able to meet, man, for real.
Well, I mean, let me ask you a question before we
get
out of here.
Yeah.
So, what did you see a hole in the market?
Yeah, dude.
With the dating stuff.
Oh, 100%. So I saw Kevin Samuels passed away.
Be honest, completely honest. Like, don't sugarcoat it.
Okay, I
because
got you.
most of these guys are a little gay.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I'm married.
They're a little lame. I got a girlfriend. She's right outside.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm married. My wife's pregnant right now, so we're expecting a baby in November.
Oh, congrats, man.
Thank you. But no, so Kevin Samuel passed away, and he had the soundboard, which I thought was hilarious, and nobody else was doing a soundboard. And then I took a lot of the things I had learned from him, plus like Fresh and Fit, whatever podcast, watching people debate and things like that, and I was like, nobody's really just like being funny the whole time. Everybody's being so buttoned up, collared up, very informative, and I was like, I'm not an intellectual at all. I was like, I can be the dumb. Yeah. That's
textbook what the other 10 guys said.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's so many other channels of guys that do what I do that are so, like, they want to be brainiacs. And I'm like, I'm the furthest thing away from a brainiac. Like, I'm an idiot. Oh, yeah. I barely got out of college. But I made my first C in 3rd grade. So I'm not, like, an intellectual. But I can be funny, and I can be light. And so that was kind of my lane. And dressing well. And having, like, a cool setup and stuff.
I could barely read. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Words?
I was like, what?
Yeah.
A whole book? I'm just playing.
Yeah.
No, I get it because it's like when you say you're stupid, I know you're not stupid. Like the definition of smart is quick-witted, but like at something.
Yeah. But it's so much easier just to say. It's so much easier just to say you're stupid. And just live it and be like, I'm dumb. And some people's like, well, Levi, that's not true. But like, I'm dumb. I love it. I don't have the answers.
Well, or they'll try and cover it up though. Like they'll call you a smart ass.
Yeah.
But they still called you smart.
Yeah, that's true. They did.
Yeah, it's like, whoa. What'd you say at the beginning? Hold on. What was that first word?
Let's just do the first part.
It was just the first word. Yeah. Oh, that was fun, man. But I enjoy your shit. I'm 3 videos deep now on his content. I watched that latte one you did recently, where the chick's going around showing her day, and she's had like 7 beverages.
Oh yeah, the matcha.
And I had a lot of
That's
latte.
the one. Yeah. You got to run with that bit for a while until you kill it in the ground.
Yeah.
And then
People
6
like
months
that.
later,
It was
people-
weird. It's like, so, I don't know.
You
I
just
gotta get
keep
back in
running
there.
that push that button for a couple months, and then you bury it, and then 6 months from then they'll be like, "Can you bring back the latte bit, dude? The
Yeah,
matcha
I
joke?"
do need to. Well, Jack, dude, I really do appreciate it, man.
I'm proud of you for the 250. And
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Thanks for
You'll be
having
right
me
there
on
soon,
here.
man. You'll be at 200 when you do a 200 live stream. Let me know.
I stopped.
But you're like
stopped
198
caring.
or 190. Like you're right there.
I stopped caring about I stopped caring about subscribers after I got 100K. It's just been.
Yeah, that's all you need. You get the little plaque. And
I'm just grateful for like those main riders, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I'm just like, I got my main riders.
Yeah.
Everything else is just extra. Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Well, dude,
All right, man. Well,
been
get
a
the
pleasure.
fuck
I'll hit
outta
you up
here,
tomorrow,
dude.
man. We'll chat again.
All right, man.
Peace.
My man. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Jack Morgan, everybody. W's in the chat for my man Jack. Dope individual right there. Really dope dude. If you don't watch his channel and watch his content, you 100% should. So, shout out to all you guys here, man. Shout out to you guys. It's the longest stream I've done yet. Almost 2 hours. So, just so you guys know, this is a live stream. You know, this isn't pre-recorded. Marvin, almost 3 a.m. for you. That's crazy. It's views, no subs, right? Yeah, it's all about. But the thing is like you don't see people celebrating views. You see people celebrating the subs. So that's what we do. The longest you did live, I know, it's really crazy. But Morgan. Now Jack's great, dude. I honestly, me and him are probably gonna be really tight because he's like right in the thick of it of what I'm doing, and a lot of like our work ethic is really closely tied. So, and our content's like a little bit different, but yeah, me and him, Loki free. Go get your mama. Go get her. Go get your mama. But I really do appreciate you guys, man. From the bottom of my fart. I mean my heart. Like for real though, my dildo. You guys are awesome. So I couldn't have made it here. It's crazy to think that we've made it this far. Like I didn't think I'd have 250,000 subs inside of like 2 years. It's pretty insane to me. You guys have completely changed my life. I do this full time now. Like I was just thinking yesterday, dude. How's Cass doing, by the way? Oh, let's talk about Cass for a second. She's doing amazing. She's due in November. We're in the 3rd trimester. She's still crushing it. Still going to the gym. Feeling great. Looking great. She got that pregnancy glow about her. She's doing amazingly. So thank you guys for asking about Cass. And she's looking amazing. Boy, she's looking sexy with that tummy, boy. I like it. I think she looks good. But now she's doing great, dude. She's just chilling, living her right now, hanging out. But what I was saying is I was thinking like a couple days ago, like a year ago, 2 years ago, I was like working a job and recording when I could. And I was working a job. I was on Salesforce. I was making calls. I was in Zoom meetings all day. And now my work life is I wake up, I find stuff on Twitter, and I react to it. It's just wild to me that that's what I'm doing now. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's still a job, but it's not the job that a lot of people, you don't train for this job. You don't go to college to be a YouTuber. You know what I mean? So it's way different. So I don't know. I'm so great. I wake up every day with just a smile on my face because of you guys, man. So like, I don't think you guys know how much it means. I might have to cry a little bit. But no, seriously. Shout out to all the many men and women that watch. So I added that sound for you guys specifically. Because somebody asked, like, can you add the mini men? I was like, all right, bro, I got you. But nah, man, I'm so happy to have you guys. I feel like I got my own little family here, you know? Like we're really close now. And I'll go through the comments sometimes and you guys will like shout out certain sound bites, and it's just grown so much. Like, and I'm not going anywhere, man. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna be dropping. Y'all owe me so much money, man of war. I'm not gonna be missing any days. I got new videos coming every single day, and bangers, and I'm trying to perfect my craft. I'm trying to make everything better for you guys. So I just want you guys to know that I really do appreciate you guys. Like seriously, like I couldn't have made it without y'all. And the fact that we are here is insane to me. So 250,000. Here's to another 100,000 or another 250,000. So I got a little YouTube family. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was fantastic to have you guys out. Hopefully I picked the right exit stream or scene here. But I really do appreciate you guys. Until next time, man. Peace.